And what is up, my Irregular Nation? And welcome to another Irregular spoiler review for Invincible, Episode 8, Season 1, Finale, baby. Damn. So before we put the spoiler shades on, okay, we don't want to have all that spoilery fun yet. This fucking series, man, this is only season one. Season 2 and 3 are both renewed already. We're both renewed. They're signed on for 2 more seasons, and yay, because this is apparently a very long. Actually, let me take these off for now because we're not going to get into the spoiler part yet. A very long comic book run series from what I was told. And then even if you look it up, I'm not like a big comic book reader or anything like that. So when it comes to all this, like I always want, like I'm going in blind a lot, just going, oh shit. And then, of course, I like to always go and look back to see what they're changing, what they're not, what they stay true to, all that kind of shit, to see if, like what they're doing makes sense and what, unless the comic was 10 times better, this and that. But of course, comics always going to be better because that can go on for years and years and years and years. And you can do all the side story episodes and all that kind of shit. Because there is a lot of characters in this fucking show. I mean, from when it started out, your jaw drops in episode 1. So, spoiler there if you haven't seen the series. If you're tuning in for this, you've seen the series. But when he kills the Guardians, holy shit. Omni-Man is just Superman unhinged to every level that there is. He comes from the planet Viltrum. He's a Viltrumite. We learn about all that shit in the season finale of season 1. And dude, like when that shit starts off, I gotta take a sip. I was just like, holy shit! I'm like, did that just fucking happen? I was just like, damn, all right. Let's go with this. Holy crap. So, really, the series, I can't wait for season 2. I'll put it to you that way. I can't wait. It's going to probably be a year before we get that, but so, hell, you know what? Without further ado, let's get into spoiler time. So, like I said, you haven't seen the season finale, get the fuck out. You might want to leave if you have not seen, because the spoiler glasses have gone on, guys. Top Gun is here.
Get the hell out. Thank you.
All right. So let's get some of that share photos up in here, because the start of the fucking episode just wasn't right. Ooh. So, of course, we start off when Invincible sees it from his point of view, where he's watching Omni-Man just chop fucking the Immortal in half, like literally just fucking right in half. And you're just like, what? That was at the end of episode 7. So, then they're talking and they're going back and forth, and he can't believe what he did, as you can see right here. That's that moment where I'm like, holy crap, this guy really just does not give two shits. And he's trying to explain to him everything that's going on. And Mark's just like, he's just like kind of like in shock. He can't believe that his father just did that. And then, like the military comes in, they start shooting shit and all that kind of crap. You should know by now that it's not going to do anything. That's like just pissing the guy off. But he destroys this one plane. And then as, Invincible and the father start fighting, like Invincible doesn't stand a chance right now against his father. But, you start seeing like him fight for good. I mean, the conversation that goes on between the two throughout the fight is it's just epic. There's that word again, epic. Me and that fucking word. Wow, just wow, man. We got Homelander in the boys. Now we got Omni-Man. We've got Unhinged Superman and Zack Snyder's Justice League. Ooh, we just getting all those nice comic book bids, baby. And like I said, I might not read comics, but I know about a shit ton of it. So when he goes and saves him, he busts his ass to go and save him. He gets down there, and his father literally in front of him, because he's talking before he just hand claps this guy's head together and pops it like a pimple. He is just talking shit to Invincible. Like, he's just saying, like, why did you just waste your energy doing that? What was the point? Because he tells him basically what the Viltrumites are. The Viltrumites are a race that go on to conquer other worlds. They go to, like any other kind of like alien race that you would think, they're going to come and try to save you, and you can live with them if you live their way. Which was the point of him killing the Guardians too, because he was sent to Earth as an assignment to conquer that world, and any threats that are there that stand in his way, he destroys. But within that time, Omni-Man fell in love and then had a child, and like they have like this scene. We'll get to it, but this fucking scene right here, this is like the beginning of their their epic fight. I mean, that scene right there, I was like, holy shit. I'm like, tell me that did not just happen. I was taken back. I don't know if I can find any really good. I wish I could play clips for you, but I would probably get yeeted if I did that. I mean, this is new. So like right here, I mean, look at that's where Invincible does nothing but try to fight back the entire time. Omni-Man just destroys him, and he keeps making examples of, his stupidity in his mind of what he's doing. Here's just a little out of place thing. Like I was telling you, this is after he gets chopped in half. This is late. This is at the end of the finale, because they go through like a little montage of stuff, and you see he's being put back together. He's the immortal. So, like I was saying with that one scene, where is it? Where to go? Right here. But they've been fighting for a hot minute. I don't know if I can find the footage. Probably not. I might be able to. I'll give that a shot in a second. Well, at least the picture alone. But like I was saying, when there was this scene, right? This is after he's been beating the shit out of him for a while, and he's got him on the ground. He's basically, he's like dead. Invincible is also a character, I believe, and I'm pretty sure I'm correct, that the more he gets the crap kicked out of him, the stronger he gets too. So he just fought Omni-Man, so I can only imagine how strong he'll be in season 2. Because, they're not going to take their time like they did with the comic run. Because I think the comic's well over 100 issues or some shit like that. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But you love the grit and the moxie of Invincible, but he didn't stand a chance. But he has like a flashback of when he was playing in the Little League. And then the wife's giving him some kind of speech, about how it's the kids that make, it's like what you live for and all that. And then you see Omni-Man actually come out of it, and he gets excited, and he becomes in the moment, and he starts seeing the happiness and the joy of the son. And that, in this scene right here, I believe, if I'm correct, that's exactly where he takes off. This is well after the fight's been like going on for a hot minute. They're destroying cities, everything. And he takes off and just goes. He goes. And then that's like when, the new Guardians come out and they start trying to clean shit up, because no one stands a chance against him except for his son. But his son can't fight him yet. He could have killed his son numerous times. but he chose not to. But at times he thought he was. So now there was another scene, like that was what was going on there in that moment. That was near the end of the episode, the end of the fight. Right when we get to another spot, I have to share a different one. So we're going to stop sharing on that. Hello. Go back to Kelly. Back. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, shit diddly do right here, guys. This is where it gets fucking. So throughout the fight, like I said, there's a lot of shit going on. Like he gets punched through a city and he goes into a building, right? And this is the one scene I'm going to talk about. This is, I think, right before it. But he gets launched into like an apartment building. And, he takes it out. And this is like after he's like punched across like the world. And they just take a shot of like a mother and a little girl, right? And like they're trying to hold on as the whole thing's coming to collapse, and he's hanging on and he sees it, and then he tries to help them and save them. It's like another one. He just keeps showing his son how hopeless it is for him to try and save the human race, because he's going to outlive them all. He's going to live thousands of years. He says, like, the one thing that's cool about the Viltrumite race is that they age slower as they get older at a certain point. Like it just like takes a whole halt. I mean, like, when he's talking about this, the wife hears him say that she's insignificant and she was only like a small, insignificant piece of things. He's a cold motherfucker. But it was that scene with the wife in that flashback moment that caused him to become human in that very minute. And he got lost on his mission, but then it came back when his son got the powers throughout the season. And so like this whole apartment scene too, where you see like he holds on, he catches the woman, the little girl is waiting, but the building still collapses. And then when he gets back up, after all that, he's still holding the arm, but it's just the arm. And it's like, oh my God, dude. Like they were really going, I mean, that's like real stakes, real life. Real stakes, real life. But no different than like what we see. That's why we all love Zack Snyder, baby. Because he gives you all that in his actual movies. I mean, because if two superpower beings are fighting, yeah, we're fucked, guys. We're going down. We're going to be collateral damage, unfortunately. And he just keeps making it a point to show him that it's just, he's trying to break his spirit, his own son's spirit. I mean, and then, oh my God, the ultimate besides that was this right here, man. Holy shit. And I'm pretty sure this was after the apartment building. He literally holds Invincible. You can see a little bit of him right here. He comes down, he throws him down on the train tracks, and he literally holds him by the head, and he goes, maybe this will show you what I mean. And he just goes through the whole fucking train, and you see all the people imploding, and dude, what the fuck, man? Like, I mean, this shit was fucking intense. I was just like, what? I mean, I gotta take my glasses off for that shit. I was floored. This was a season finale episode. That's how you do a season finale. There's some superhero shows, they fucking puss out on shit. That was a season finale. My goodness. And like I said, in that one scene, like where I showed you, where it was like a sunset in the background, of course, like there's always like symbolism to things. If you notice in all the title cards, every single episode, the title card got bloodier and bloodier and bloodier and bloodier. And that I love that they did that, because it gave like a foreshadowing for the amount of violence that was going to happen in this episode. Shit, the whole fucking title card was like blood, and I can definitely tell that in this series that shit's just gonna get even more hardcore. So he takes off, like, you see Cecil has like that zombie army shit ready. The new Guardians are kind of like together for now, but they don't stand a chance against any of this shit. And then we see the Seth Rogen character come back at the end. And he was talking about like how odd it is for a Viltrumite to just abandon his post, because he abandoned his post because technically he should have killed his kid and he didn't. His whatever human side he has allowed him not to do that, even though he just brutally executed a large portion of humans like it was nothing, and used his son as like a battering ram toward things too. It was fucked up, man. But I love that title card thing, just to get back, because that's kind of like, one of my all-time favorite shows, Supernatural. Every season had a different intro, and it pertained to the season. And every title card pertained to each episode, where it was always Invincible, but that always had like a splat of blood each time. And damn, man, if you were any of those people, like seriously, like when these two guys are fighting, this is exactly what would happen if you were at work.
We're gonna have
Yeah, man, I'm fucking telling you. I'm telling you. But yeah, listen, if any of you have not seen Invincible, get on it. Get on it. I'm telling you. And I like the montage that they had at the very end, like where all like you see all his upcoming villains. Everybody knows he's invincible. Well, his close-knit people. And buckle up. Buckle up, get your popcorn, because it's going to be a ride. It's going to be a fucking ride. I love the way that they're doing this, man. I love the way that they're doing this. So, yeah. Season finale. Fucking Invincible. 2 thumbs up. 4 thumbs up. 4 stars, baby. Yes. I mean, there is nothing that I had no problems with this fucking series. Not at all. This series was the shit. Oh! Telling you. So, yeah, guys. So, if you haven't already, go hit that like. Go hit that subscribe. And become a part of the Irregular Nation. Because why wouldn't you want to take a ride on the irregular side with me and the rest of us? Cheers, everybody.